Welcome to this episode of My VA Disability Claim. All right, today we're going to do a quick before you file, right, for a medical condition that you can file for with your VA claim. I'm going to give you a simple way to evaluate that claim so you can know whether or not it's going to get approved or it might get denied, and this is what I'm missing in order to get it approved, right? We want you to know what to expect. As always, brought to you by the Carter Hughes Knowledge Institute, and today we're talking about ED. Right? That's not Edward. No, there's not a person. We're talking about erectile dysfunction. All right. With erectile dysfunction, we understand this could be a bit of a sticky topic, right? Uncomfortable topic, right? We all want our stuff to function, like it should function. So when there's dysfunction, it could be problematic. All right. But this is something that you could file for with your VA claim, right? And we're just going to go through the same process that we would for any initial claim. Number one, checking those three elements: in-service event or diagnosis. Is this something that happened because of something that happened while you were in the service? Is this something that you were diagnosed with while you were looking? You know what I mean? It's a dysfunction, baby. The cops is coming. Is this something that you were diagnosed with while you were in the service, right? Like I went and I got diagnosed with ED while I was in the service, or is it a result of something that happened while I was in the service, right? Or is it secondary to a service-connected condition that I already have, right? And this is probably one of the more common ways that I've seen it to be approved is secondary to something else, right? Unless there was that in-service diagnosis, right? So step number one, check the three elements. Three elements are in-service event, current medical diagnosis, so you want to be being treated for it currently, and then a link between the two, right? Showing that this thing that happened in service or this diagnosis that happened in service is the same thing that I'm dealing with now, right? Showing that link between in-service event, current medical diagnosis. So number one is check the three elements. Number two, check the rating schedule, right? You want to check the rating schedule. This will be considered a special monthly compensation, right? So there's no real extensive rating in the schedule for it. You get additional money. It'll be a 0% rating, but you get the medical treatment that comes with the condition as well, right? And then number three is to check your medical record. So number one, checking the three elements. Number two, checking that rating schedule, right? But it's a special monthly compensation, so you don't need to do that for this one specifically. And number three, checking those medical records, making sure that you have a diagnosis for it, all right? I've talked to my doctor, been seeing my doctor, and this is the diagnosis right here. So if you send this up showing that in-service event, in-service diagnosis, or secondary, and then show that current medical diagnosis, right? You send this up, you should be good to go. But the process is the same. Check the three elements, check the rating schedule, check the medical records, right? Check, check, check. And there we go, right? And you get that special monthly compensation. Again, it'll be at a 0% rating, but there is money that'll come monthly for that condition, right? And most importantly with this one, you get the medical treatment as well, right? So generally with the medical treatment, you can restore function. You know what I mean? Is my understanding. Hey man, if it don't function, we can make it function. But in this one specifically, if there's something that you're dealing with and you are service connected for something else connected to it, hey, go ahead and get your medical treatment, right? So you can return to the function. All right, hey, learn the information, use the information. If you deem it to be valuable, share the information, right? And this is, we're gonna have a little fun with it, but it's a serious condition, right? A serious condition that could connect to your mental health as well. That could be a result of your mental health as well, right? So you want to keep all that in mind when you're talking about this condition specifically. And as with everything else, make sure you take advantage of the advantages of being a military veteran. Huh? Have an incredible day, baby. Bye.